guys, it's Mary. Welcome back to my channel. So I made another U-part wig, and this one I think is the best one that I made, and this is how I will make the rest of my U-part wigs from here on out. So I am super excited. Alright, so the hair that I used today is from the same hair company that I used in my last U-part wig video, and this hair is from New Star. This is their Peruvian body wave. It's in 24 inches. Now this hair texture does not stay in this pattern like you're seeing in the video. This, after you wash it and dry it, it's gonna be almost straight and it's just gonna have like a slight wave to it. So I just decided to straighten the hair because it really wasn't looking like this after I washed it. So I'm gonna be comparing this Peruvian body wave hair to the Brazilian hair that I used last time. So this hair is finer in texture. It's very lightweight. Like, I don't even feel like I have a U-part wig on my head right now. That's how lightweight it is. And it's thinner than the Brazilian straight hair because it's, you know, finer in texture. But even though it's finer and thinner, this hair matches my natural hair texture better than the Brazilian straight. And the Brazilian straight hair is really nice hair, but if I was to choose between the Brazilian, which I have right here, and the Peruvian, I would choose the Peruvian hair because it matches my hair texture perfectly. Yeah, so it's really long, 24 inches. And I think that's pretty much all that I wanted to say. Oh, before I show you guys what I used, I wanted to talk to you guys about the glue, because I get a lot of questions asked. You guys ask me about if the glue is gonna hold up and are the tracks gonna fall out with the glue, and the answer is no. The last wig that I made, I actually went to a hair salon and had them sew on the U-part wig on my head. So, you know, they braided up my hair and everything, and then they sewed it on. And this one was made with glue. And I washed my hair 5 times and none of my tracks came out. So if you're concerned about tracks coming out with the glue, that's not gonna happen. And the way that I washed my hair, I just washed it, like, you know, let the water run down, and then I sat under a dryer, a hooded dryer. So, and I was concerned that when I was sitting under the hooded dryer that like the tracks were gonna melt off and just start coming off of the cap, but that didn't happen. And I was in Florida too, so it was really hot over there and none of my tracks came out. So yeah, for those of you concerned about using glue, don't worry about it. Honestly, just make your wig with glue and then test it out and see how it'll last you, because everyone is different in how they take care of the hair. You might be more rough than me, or yeah, so just try and see if you would want to use the glue. But yeah, I don't really feel the need to sew it down, like sew on the tracks. You can if you want to, but I really don't find it necessary. Eventually, obviously, the glue will start to, you know, loosen up and the tracks will start to come off, but I've already washed that hair 5 times and it's good. Alright, so I used glue, obviously, and I just wanted to tell you that this 2-ounce glue right here lasted me. I made 4 U-part wigs with this 2-ounce glue. I'm just giving you guys some more tips and stuff. I mentioned this in my other video, but I'll mention it again. I use a Man foam head, and he's a cheaper alternative to a wig block. So if you don't want to spend a lot of money on a wig block, then definitely buy him, because his head shape matches my head circumference perfectly. So get yourself one of these, and I believe this was like $8, so definitely cheaper than a wig block. And what else did I want to say? Oh, the wig clips that I used this time, oh my god, I think these will be the only wig clips I ever purchased in my life. So they only had, these were the only ones that they had in my beauty supply store, and they were the ones with the teeth going straight down. And remember how I told you guys that do not buy those kinds? Well, this one is different because this one has like a rubber thingamajiggy like it has rubber going around it. So like when I clip this on my hair, it is so comfortable and it does not pull my hair. Even though the teeth are going straight down, I think that this little rubber thing going around it just makes it so comfortable to have in your hair. Like I can't feel clips in my hair right now. And definitely go with the smaller size. I don't know why, but I prefer the smaller size. They just grip the hair better. So, and this wig has 3 clips. It has one here, and one in the back, and I can't even feel them. They're not like pulling my hair or anything like that. They're very comfortable. I also use this to make my wigs. It helps your wig head thing not move around while you're making the wig. It just makes life easier. And I use a dome cap. This one is the one that I got from Sally's. And what I did differently this time is I tucked the elastic band part of the dome cap under to make it smaller, and I think that's why this wig cap fits me perfectly. Then also, what you're going to see in the video, I use a blow dryer to dry my tracks after I place them. This just helps the tracks dry really fast, and it makes everything go by faster. I think doing this step is gonna make like the glue really stick. And the way that I laid my tracks this time was a little bit different, and hopefully you guys can understand how I do it in the video. But the first track I always go all the way around, and then the rest of the tracks I just went straight across like this, you know, until I got closer to the V part. I make a V part. And yeah, so if you guys want to see how I made my wig, then stay tuned and keep on watching. Bye guys. So I wanted to show you guys something real quick, the way that I'm placing the tracks. So I'm not going, the first track that I placed, I went all the way around, and now the other tracks that I'm placing, I'm going straight across like that, but kind of curved, and every time I place the track, I go over the other track. So that's what I mean by how I'm going over the tracks to make sure the other track is covered. So you see this track is showing right here, so what I do with the next track is go over that track like so to cover that last track like that, and then I cut it. I hope you guys could see that, but yeah, that's what I do. So I go over the tracks like this, and then I continue the same thing again. After this track, I go over this track again.